Darlene Pentamone was a smoker for 20 years, but she's kicked the habit with the help of hypnotherapy.
Hello, Darlene.
Hi.
Jeffrey Rose is one of the top hypnotherapists in Manhattan.
And every day you'll become so deeply interested in honoring your body that your mind will remain completely distracted away from a cigarette.
And 3 weeks after her first session, not one cigarette. It's not been an easy road for Darlene, but is part of that because she's a woman?
I believe it has nothing to do with neurological men versus women. A cigarette is a drug. It's a substance that people get addicted to, whether you're a man or you're a female.
I see no evidence in my practice that a client leaving here after our session is more inclined to relapse because they're a woman.
But science disagrees. A study here at Yale University found that there is a gender divide when it comes to smoking. Physically, the female brain receives nicotine differently than the male brain. And for treatments to become more successful in helping women quit, they need to factor in those differences. It comes down to the number of nicotine receptors in the brain.
There's a higher number of these receptors in the smoker compared to the male non-smoker. But when you look at the female brains, there's really no difference between the smoker and the non-smoker.
So according to an author of the study, women smoke and find it tougher to quit because they do it for more than just the nicotine rush.
Men tend to smoke more for the nicotine in the cigarettes, for the reinforcing properties of nicotine. And women tend to smoke more for the sensory aspects of smoking, such as the inhalation, and to reduce stress and to regulate negative affect.
So that means nicotine replacement treatments like patches and gum don't work as well for women as they do for men, giving them fewer tools to kick the habit. Even though it's more difficult for women to stop, the findings from the study can help women who want to quit put together a better strategy that does not involve nicotine, including exercise, relaxation techniques, or behavioral therapies.
And will make so deep and lasting impression there that nothing will erase it.
And that could be just the reason why Jeffrey sees a female versus male quitting success rate to be even. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, New Haven, Connecticut.
And in the next part of this series on smoking, we'll look at the tobacco industry's increasingly aggressive efforts to undermine anti-smoking campaigns.